After Noah Lyles called out the NBA stars for labeling themselves as the world champion without participating in a world tournament, it's been very important for all hoopers representing the United States of America to bring gold home. And now they're about to face their toughest opposition, the Serbians. This clash of Olympians wasn't just going to be a typical basketball game. Oh no, the stakes were much higher. For the USA, a loss would be a nightmare. But for the Serbians, this win would be the validation they needed to prove the rise of Euro basketball dominance. As the match was about to begin, the question on all viewers' minds was, will the USA fall short after boasting of having the best basketball professionals, or will they show the world how it's done when you've got elite athletes? The stage was set. Going into the game, Team USA was the overwhelming favorite, but Serbia was not a team to be underestimated. With two-time NBA MVP Nikola Jokic leading the charge, Serbia had a reputation for being giant slayers. Their run through the tournament had been nothing short of spectacular, dispatching teams with clinical precision and showcasing a brand of basketball that was both beautiful and brutal to watch. On the other hand, Team USA, though filled with stars like LeBron James, Kevin Durant, and Stephen Curry, had shown vulnerabilities. They struggled in exhibition matches and earlier rounds, narrowly escaping losses against lesser-known teams.
World champion of what? The United States? Don't get me wrong. I love the U.S. at times. But that ain't the world.
The semifinal match was not just another game. It was a test of character, skill, and the ability to perform when everything was on the line. The highly anticipated matchup between Team USA and Serbia was set to be a thrilling encounter, and it did not disappoint. From the opening tip, Stephen Curry was on fire, scoring 14 of Team USA's first 15 points with a dazzling display of shooting. His signature look-away shot left the crowd gasping in awe as he single-handedly kept his team in the game. But Serbia was not to be underestimated. Nikola Jokic, the talented center, was a force to be reckoned with, expertly orchestrating the offense and finding open teammates with ease. Bogdan Bogdanovic's three-pointers were raining down, and the Serbians were shooting an impressive 65% from the field and 56% from three. As the first quarter came to a close, Team USA found themselves trailing 29-23, which soon went up to a double-digit lead, even with LeBron James starting to find his footing, with 9 points, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. But it was clear that Serbia was not going to let up. Kevin Durant, on the other hand, was struggling to find his rhythm, taking just one shot in the first half. The second half was a different story, with both teams trading baskets and neither able to gain a clear advantage. But as the clock ticked down, it became clear that this was Serbia's moment. They'd come to play, and they're not going to let Team USA take the win without a fight. The United States was staring into the abyss, trailing behind Serbia 42-25 with just over 6 minutes left in the second quarter. But the Americans were struggling to find their footing, shooting a dismal 40% from the field, while Serbia was scorching the nets at 63%. The Serbians were relentless, punishing Team USA in the paint and opening the second quarter on an 8-2 tear. LeBron James, the veteran leader, tried to spark a comeback, threading the needle to Devin Booker for an end one that gave Team USA a glimmer of hope, but Nikola Jokic was a force in nature, racking up 9 points and 6 assists as he toyed with the American defense like a puppeteer. Serbia's lead ballooned to 42-29, and the United States was on the ropes, reeling from a flurry of Serbian blows. A brutal 5-point swing was the final nail in the coffin for Team USA. Drew Holiday passed up an easy assist, and Stephen Curry's three-pointer clanked off the rim. Bogdan Bogdanovic made him pay, burying a triple and celebrating with a cheeky nod to Carmelo Anthony's signature move. The crowd was electric, sensing a historic upset. But LeBron James refused to wave the white flag. He buried a three-pointer, setting up Joel Embiid for a thunderous dunk that forced a quick Serbia timeout. The United States had cut the deficit to 10, 47-37, with just under 3 minutes left in the half. An end one from LeBron James gave him a bit of momentum heading into the break, but Serbia had controlled the entire game. Alexa Avramovic had been a thorn in Team USA's side, scoring 15 points with 4 3-pointers, while Nikola Jokic had 7 assists. Stephen Curry was trying to keep the Americans in the game with 20 points, but he was the only one in double figures. Kevin Durant was eerily quiet, taking his early shot attempt, and Jason Tatum was still waiting for his chance to shine. As the third quarter drew to a close, Team USA finally found their footing, trailing Serbia 67-61 with under 2 minutes left. Stephen Curry, the American sharpshooter, had been a one-man show, scoring 27 points and hitting 8 3-pointers to keep his team within striking distance. But Serbia, fueled by their scorching 3-point shooting, 15 for 31, and Bogdan Bogdanovic's 15 points, quickly pushed the lead back up to double digits, leaving the Americans reeling. However, Team USA refused to throw in the towel. Kevin Durant, the versatile forward, hit a crucial 3-pointer, and Nikola Jokic, Serbia's dominant center, picked up his 4th foul, putting him 1 away from disqualification. Devin Booker, the young guard, added another 3-pointer, and the U.S. trailed 78-73 with 7 minutes remaining. The Americans were gaining momentum, and the crowd sensed a thrilling comeback. In the fourth quarter, Team USA unleashed its offensive power, with Curry, Durant, James, and Embiid leading the charge. Curry scored a game-high 36 points, including 9 3-pointers. James recorded a triple-double, 16 points, 12 rebounds, and 10 assists, and Embiid added 19 points. The U.S. briefly cut into Serbia's lead, but the Serbians pushed back, leading 78-67 with just over 10 minutes left. Then, the game changed in an instant. Kevin Durant and Devin Booker hit consecutive 3-pointers 2 seconds apart, and Curry added another to put the U.S. up for good. The Americans were on fire, and Serbia was reeling. Curry's 3-pointer was the dagger, and his 2 free throws with 8.2 seconds left sealed the win. In the end, Team USA escaped with a 95-91 victory, thanks to their stars' incredible performances. Joel Embiid scored 19 points, LeBron James added 16, and Curry's 36 points and 9 3-pointers led the way. The U.S. improved to 144-6 all-time in Olympic play and kept their gold medal hopes alive. It was a thrilling comeback, one that will be remembered for ages. The aftermath of the game was filled with emotions. For Team USA, it was a moment of relief and celebration. They'd been tested and pushed to their limits, but in the end, their talent and experience carried them through. LeBron, who'd been the heart and soul of the team, was emotional in his post-game interview, acknowledging the toughness of the Serbian team and the significance of the win. For Serbia, it was a heartbreaking loss. They had played nearly perfect basketball for most of the game, but in the end, they fell just short. Jokic, who'd been phenomenal throughout the tournament, was visibly disappointed, but he also recognized the quality of the competition. Serbia had proven that they belonged on the world stage, and they left the court with their heads held high. This game was more than just a semifinal. It was a glimpse into the future of international basketball. Serbia had shown that the gap between Team USA and the rest of the world was closing. The days of easy victories are over, and every game is a battle. For Team USA, the win was a reminder that they can't take anything for granted. The world is catching up, and if they want to remain on top, they'll need to bring their A game every time they step on the court. In a game for the ages, Team USA proved their strength, determination, and unbreakable spirit. With their backs against the wall, they summoned the will to win, creating a moment that will be remembered for generations to come. It's not just about winning, it's about the journey, the struggle, and the triumph. Team USA has proven themselves worthy of greatness.